Hi everybody, this is Variant Edition coming to you from Wizard World Philly at the Pennsylvania Convention Center.
Yes, this convention has been really great to us. We have a lot of things that we're dying to show you about this con, such as a lot of creator interviews, and what else do we cover?
We got girls throwing t-shirts, we got some stuff from PlayStation.
We also have some interesting interviews with cosplay people and how they go about creating costumes, so this episode is definitely going to be chock full of Philadelphia goodness.
So watch our wonderful episode from the city of brotherly love.
Hi and welcome to Variant Edition. I'm Ricky.
And I'm Mike.
We're the first weekly video podcast show covering everything in the comic book world. From previews to comics, reviews to comics, anything comic book world, we are going to cover.
You can find us online at variantedition.com or you can check out our MySpace page at myspace.com/variantedition.
We have so much con coverage, not even going to be able to fit it into one episode.
Hi, this is Mike from Variant Edition. We're at Wizard World Philly this weekend, and behind me, standing in line, anxiously waiting for a chance to buy, after you win the raffle, the Day of Vengeance Spectre. That's insane. You're not even winning it. You have to win the right to buy this huge Spectre.
Hey, this is Mike Swistak here, your friendly neighborhood statue expert. We're just checking out the Gentle Giants booth, seeing some of the awesome new statues that they're doing. A Rancor, General Grievous, mini bust, Boba Fett statue. Beautiful stuff as always from Gentle Giants. These are some of the new Clone Wars statues that Gentle Giants are doing. Beautiful pieces. The Boba Fett, the Leia and R2 and the Vader coming out. Some of them are already sold out, but they're must-haves, man. You guys got to check them out. They're just beautiful to see them here in person and not just in the little pictures. It's great.
Hi, I'm here at Wizard World Philly, and I am with Richard and his son,
Brandon.
Would you explain how you go about making a full Jedi robe?
Well, basically, all this was put together by my mother. We got patterns, and we just got the fabric, and she put everything together, and that's it. You have a Jedi outfit. And we just like to come to the conventions, dress up, and show off our stuff. The 501st is here, which we're pretty friendly with, believe it or not.
So you don't think there's going to be any Jedi Sith action going on in here? Any fights or battles?
Well, Brandon and I put together a little segment. We battle each other. So hopefully we're going to show off our stuff later on today. We can even show it off for you if you would like.
All right, enjoy the convention.
Thank you.
So here I am in front of the Aspen booth, and they have one of the hottest exclusives this con. That would be the Civil War Alternate Aspen Edition variant cover. We're not even sure if we're going to be able to get our hands on one of these because they're going fast.
So it's Nick again, and I'm not at a comic booth. I'm actually at a vending stand where they sell pretzels and what are these?
Smoothies.
And I'm here with my friend
Megan.
Yes, she told me her name before we started filming, but I completely forgot. Deeply sorry about that. So as somebody who sells pretzels and smoothies and wax paper and straws at a comic book convention, how does it feel to be someone in your position?
I feel fine. I'm good. It's exciting.
Do you feel sympathy for any of these people?
A little bit, considering some of them are like 50 years old in costumes.
That's a good point. And the fact that the potential virginity of those 50-year-olds is quite up there, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And what kind of pretzels are these?
They're just regular soft Philadelphia pretzels.
Regular soft Philadelphia pretzels. Well, that's it from the pretzel stand.
Hey, we're at the Marvel booth right now. They've been having a ton of signings all weekend, and they've done something very cool with their booth. On one side, they have the Iron side, and over here, we have the Cap side. Now, that doesn't mean that the creators are necessarily, associated with those two positions, but just something that they're doing to help focus attention on the Civil War that's going on this summer. Marvel's also right across the aisle from Aspen, where they had probably the hottest variant of the show, the Michael Turner cover of Civil War #1. They've since sold out to, nobody's surprise.
This is Boba Fett, and you're watching Variant Edition.
I'm here looking at the Diamond Select Sinister Six statues coming out, and they are awesome. Beautiful, beautiful statues. It's the six villains plus a Spidey, and one of them will be coming with the symbiote suit, the Black Spider-Man. Just awesome, awesomely done. Great sculptures. these sculpts are just amazing. Doctor Strange, these guys really are up in the ante here. They're really starting to give Bowen a run for their money. The quality of all of their sculptures is just blowing me away. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Some of the awesome pieces here. The Iron Man, amazing. The clear base. And the Carnage is beautiful. It's got the tendrils coming off it everywhere. The musculature and the surface texture is just amazing. Elektra, she is amazing looking. Oh, all of the detail on her hair, all of the straps hanging off her, blowing in the wind. The base is phenomenal. It's huge. The Chinese dragons, it's got all kinds of Chinese stars on the base. It is amazing. An awesome sculpt. Awesome, awesome pieces, man.
Yay! Hi everybody, Variant Edition standing right in front of the DC booth. They're supporting a lot right now for the DC Nation, which is to come out and show your support by wearing these pins for DC and 52 and the whole Infinite Crisis aftermath. Kind of show it, you know, that you support the whole great story that Infinite Crisis and the lead after was. Now they got a lot of people here this weekend, and one of the most important people is right over my shoulder. In the yellow shirt sitting down and signing, that's Jim Lee. I want to get closer to Jim Lee, but I think I might get arrested. So I'm not going to.
Hey, I'm here with my friend Anna, and she's dressed up in her delicious Wonder Woman costume. So she's here to share a few words on how to make superhero costumes for comic conventions, and any advice for people making costumes.
Start ahead of time. I was up last night really late finishing. And don't wear high heels. If you notice, I don't have my boots on because my feet hurt.
Gotcha. So, any precautions that people should take for dressing up in such costumes when going to a convention where it's mainly, you know, sex-starved people conversing into one building? Any advice for people in the future?
Well, if you're a girl, I would bring a bodyguard with you. I have mine next to me at all times so they can just go away.
Oh, well, very smart words. So, awesome costume. Good to see you here at the con.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Hi everybody again, and here I am in front of the Aspen booth yet again to announce that me and Rick both have copies to the Aspen Civil War Special Edition variant cover. Take that.
All right, so we've seen these guys all over the show floor. I mean, they beat some of us up. We've been having a good time with the 501st. This is the 501st Garrison Carita. And what's your name?
Daryl Moran.
And Daryl, why do you do Wizard World and other, do you do other cons, and why do you do that?
Actually, we do lots of cons. We also do a lot of charity work. The reason I do it, I'm a Star Wars fan. I've saw the movie opening day, and I've been a fan ever since.
And that's enough to get you in these sweaty costumes and walk around.
The cool thing, the neat thing about being in the costume is A, representing the characters that you loved from the movies, and B, seeing the expressions on people's faces when they see you. The kids light up, the parents that are the same age lighten up. It's just, it gives it a real good feeling.
And most of the times we've seen you, you've been pretty swamped. And it goes pretty much like that the whole day?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's really hard when you got to get from point A to point B in a hurry, because there is no such thing when you're in costume.
So how big is your contingent this weekend?
Well, today we have about 8. Yesterday we had about 16, 17. And we had another event today, so a lot of our garrison went to the Children's Miracle Network in Danville. It's another one of the charities that we do. So we're very active with charity work. And again, anytime we can get out and show, as real as you can get to movie-accurate costumes to the fans and give them a chance to kind of feel like they're a part of it also. And it's very self-satisfying. Makes you feel real good inside.
Well, I'm here with my friend Jackie, who's dressed up as Emma Frost, and we got a couple questions for her. So, first question would be, why Emma Frost?
Well, she's my favorite character from the X-Men, and I had her costume in my closet.
And as you said earlier, it is definitely painful to walk around in shoes like that. So advice to anybody else dressing up as Emma Frost or any other, vixen, not wear painful shoes?
Break them in before you come in, and your feet will be fine.
All right. And also, one important thing, if you're going to a convention dressed like this, it's always good to walk around with someone who looks like this.
What's your name?
My name is Pepe.
And did you just get your back signed by Jim Lee?
I guess I have to prove it, don't I?
And there you go, an actual proof shot of Jim Lee's signature underneath his Jim Lee Superman.
Hey there, this is Michael A. Von Oming at the Philadelphia Wizard Convention, and you are watching Variant Edition.
Here at Wizard World Philadelphia, and honestly, I think we all agree it wouldn't be Wizard World without the bunny.
Okay, now we're in front of Archaea Studio Press. You know, you might have heard of them. They published a little book called Mouse Guard, which is getting quite a bit of buzz this year with the first issue sellout. The second issue, they've told me, is just about to sell out. And, you know, we stopped by. We're going to try to get a couple questions. All right, so now I'm behind the throngs of people behind Archaea Studio Press. I'm here with David Peterson, the creator of Mouse Guard.
Yes. Hello.
Hello. Thanks for joining us on Variant Edition. So I guess the first question most people ask is, why mice?
You know, I wish that I could say that it was because of trying to make something very small, very powerful, and the whole kind of philosophical reason for rooting for the underdog. But I had a story that had a lot more animals in it, bigger animals, medium-sized animals down, and the most interesting part were the mice. It was really my lack of a story of writing the other characters that led to the mice becoming the focus.
Okay. Has the success surprised you, or was it something that you were hoping for?
I mean, obviously, you always hope that you're a success, but I didn't imagine it would be this kind of success at all. I was definitely surprised. I knew that, the book was going to appeal to females, younger readers, and much older readers. But I figured I'd, get a few of each of those categories, and then a few of, I'd be getting a little bit of everybody. It turned out I'm getting a pretty good amount of everybody, and that's really encouraging. I didn't expect it.
So a big crossover appeal.
Apparently, yes.
Now, the first issue sold out pretty quickly, and is it looking like maybe some of the subsequent issues might be going fast?
Yeah, it's starting to look like we're probably going to have to reprint two. We were printing based on pre-orders through Diamond, and with the idea that we would then have enough stock to kind of last us through the convention season until the collected edition comes out. But they're selling faster than that, so we want to make sure that people can still get the book.
That's terrific. So the third issue just came out. It's running 6 issues?
Yes, 6 issues. We put the third issue out a little early. It's supposed to be out in what we usually have been doing at the end of the month. We put it out very beginning of the month so that we had it for this show.
So, wow, that's kind of a strange thing that books are early instead of late like most people sort of expect them to be.
Yeah, it puts a little bit of pressure on me. We're going to be doing it probably again for the 4th issue, which is due in August, but we're going to try to get it out mid-July for San Diego.
Oh, fantastic. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck. Do you have plans for another story after this 6, or are you going to try something different?
Yes, I do have plans for more Mouse Guard. I don't think I'll do anything in between, really. Yeah, I think I want to keep going with Mouse Guard at this point.
We also get a chance to speak to A. David Lewis, who has a really great book called The Lone and Level Sands. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the book?
Okay, it's basically the secular telling of the story of Exodus from the perspective of the Egyptian royal family, how they responded to these bizarre events from their point of view, their reactions, their discussions with each other. It's not sympathetic to the bad guys. It's not a story like that, but it is trying to determine how would you react to a disaster? How would a royal family deal with this? It isn't necessarily addressed either historically or in the Bible or anywhere else, and it just interested me to write and to try to make all these pieces sort of match together.
So it wasn't very difficult to keep a religious angle out of it?
No more than, you read The Spectre, and that has a divine agency to it, but you can still tell a story. And that was my goal the whole way along. I wanted to tell a story. The fact that it had divine elements, that it dealt with deities, never really scares me. It's on a lot of our minds, but it becomes almost too sacred to talk about, and I think that's ridiculous. It's a story we all have in common, or many people have in common, and should be worked through, should be played with and addressed.
Exactly. Now, this was previously available in a self-published black and white work.
Yes.
What was the decision to go full color?
The decision to go full color was actually broached by Mark Smiley of Archaea Studios Press. He got the black and white edition, and that was just a very limited run, 500 copies. He saw it, he thought it was good. He was expanding the ASP line, and he said he would like to include it, but would we like to see it in color? Do we think it would work in color? My artist, MP Mann, was thinking about whether or not the black and white would work in color, but he worked with Harvey-nominated colorist Jen Rogers on making the black and white work well for the color, and it just turned out beautifully. So, I mean, I'm there on the sidelines as the writer saying, hey, whatever you artists think, whatever will tell the story. So I was very pleased with it.
And it's currently available now?
It is currently available now. It was just honored for the Howard Day Prize this year. Honorable mention from Forward Magazine, and a 3-time Harvey nominee. So we hope between now and September, people will read it and consider it.
Fantastic. Well, we're going to put up the previous code so everyone can get an idea, that they can tell their stores to order this book. It's worth ordering.
That was just touching, the coverage.
And that's we actually had a lot more fun. Other than that, we didn't tape everything that happened at night because, well, we like to keep our friends. And
yeah.
The
stuff that I saw, yeah.
Interesting times, though.
But next episode, we're going to have a lot more con coverage. You guys shot a ton of stuff. So there's going to be more to come. So be on the lookout. As always, myspace.com/Variant Edition. VariantEdition.com.
Subscribe to us through iTunes, which is very important.
And all our emails. Just put our name with Variant Edition. Email us. Always. We are always looking for your input on anything. All right, so more con coverage coming next week. We'll have more reviews and stuff to come. It's just with all this stuff, we need the con coverage, and I'm sure that's what you want to see. So, till next week. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.
Well, first, let me just say, since no one has seen her before but us, my wife Jen, she does everything from craft services to hot cosplay wrangler
there you go.
For the show. So, thank you.